Hughley apologizes to Kamala Harris for past jabs. I was wrong. I made assumptions about Kamala's record, and I often repeated them to a lot of people. Hughley has extended his support of Vice President Kamala Harris as she continues her presidential campaign, appearing at the final night of the 2024 Democratic National Convention.
I can tell you this, I don't blame Donald Trump for not wanting to debate Kamala. I've been married to a black woman for 40 years and I ain't won one debate. I'm owing $93,000. Now, of course, Trump is saying that Kamala isn't black. I guarantee you this, Kamala's been black a lot longer than Trump's been a Republican.
He not only took jabs at former President Donald Trump, but apologized to Harris for statements he made in the past. According to Black America Web, the 61-year-old previously misinterpreted Harris's history as a prosecutor and shared disparaging remarks about her on his radio show.
And if he keeps sliding in the polls the way he is, the only way he can keep Kamala out of the White House is if he buys it and refuses to rent it to her.
He has previously used the platform to apologize to Harris and commit himself to supporting her quest for the White House. As president, she will give each and every one of us a fair shot in life. But I have to admit I didn't always believe that. If you told 15-year-old me that I would be on stage supporting a prosecutor and a teacher, there's no way that I would have believed you, he revealed on stage at the Democratic National Convention. He continued to detail, because of that, I made assumptions about Kamala's record and I often repeated them to a lot of people. Then one day, Kamala invited me to her house, she put her hand on my shoulder and she asked me to do some research. Something I had never done. Something a lot of people I know had never done before. Imagine attacking someone's character without a single Google search. Hughley then moved to speak directly about his own actions and beliefs. So I did what I should have done in the first place. I learned that she had done for us exactly what she promised to. I believe your apology should be as loud as your accusation. And I'm here apologizing to the whole damn world. I was wrong and I'm so very glad I was wrong because Kamala, you give me hope for the future. Elsewhere in his speech, Hughley took jabs at Trump, joking, I don't blame Donald Trump for not wanting to debate Kamala.
I can tell you this, I don't blame Donald Trump for not wanting to debate Kamala. I've been married to a black woman for 40 years and I ain't won one debate. I'm owing $93,000.
The final night of the Democratic National Convention featured speeches from Senator Elizabeth Warren, Reverend Al Sharpton, Kerry Washington, Eva Longoria, and of course, Vice President Kamala Harris as she accepted the Democratic Party's nomination.
With respect to the war in Gaza, President Biden and I are working around the clock because now is the time to get a hostage deal and a ceasefire deal done. And let me be clear, I will always stand up for Israel's right to defend itself, and I will always ensure Israel has the ability to defend itself, because the people of Israel must never again face the horror that a terrorist organization called Hamas caused on October 7, including unspeakable sexual violence and the massacre of young people at a music festival. At the same time, what has happened in Gaza over the past 10 months is devastating. So many innocent lives lost. Desperate, hungry people fleeing for safety over and over again. The scale of suffering is heartbreaking. President Biden and I are working to end this war such that Israel is secure, the hostages are released, the suffering in Gaza ends, and the Palestinian people can realize their right to dignity, security, freedom, and self.
What are your thoughts? Drop them in the comments. Please don't forget to like, Subscribe and turn on notifications for more celebrity news.